We're back and we're putting a bow on the basketball season. I know it's in the middle of baseball here on ProView Networks, but we're still talking some hoops here on Local Focus. And I'm very happy to have Gad Harris of the Sandia Matadors in the studio.
Yes, sir,
the man-child, Gad Harris, right? Did that fit? Are you okay with that nickname?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
For sure. Yes,
All right. I
Love
want to
that.
make sure I'm doing good by you.
Oh, yeah,
All right, first things we got to get to. About 3 weeks ago on the program, Drew Bramlett was talking about the whole MJ-Kobe debate, or excuse me, the whole MJ-LeBron debate, and he was clearly Team LeBron. So we decided, Jason and I, our director, Jason, thank you for all that you do, we decided that we're going to start asking every player that comes in if they're Team MJ or Team LeBron. So
I would say I'd probably have to go with Jordan.
See, I knew I loved me some Gad Harris, right? We had 2 in a row go the other way. Okay, why are you Team Jordan?
Just because seeing his highlights on TikTok, scrolling through it, he was just different, and I just don't think. I mean, Bron is good, but I just don't think he MJ at all. You know?
What I was asking Drew about that I don't like is all the extra stuff LeBron does.
Yeah,
he's just too extra for me.
The flopping
all right. So we got Team LeBron 2-1 now for Team MJ. So I'm glad you're on the right side of that, man. Mm-hmm. What a season! It seemed like it went by in a hurry. Obviously not for you. Probably it took forever for you, right?
Yes, sir.
So you had a totally different season than everyone else we've been talking to. Almost a season that wasn't. So just take us through that.
It was tough, every day just seeing my guys, I would just be on the sideline, running the clock or something, just seeing them practice, or I'd be in the trainer, working on my ankle. But it was just hard, seeing my guys out there, and every time they struggle, it just hurt, because I could have been out there if I didn't, hurt my ankle, but it is what it is. So.
And Coach showed me a picture of the screw and the metal they took out of it. I mean, could you make it to the airport with that? I mean, they looked like they took a lot out of that.
Oh, yeah, they took a lot. I don't think I can make it to the airport.
Did you think you'd play at all this year? Because that was the storyline around the team the whole year, right? It was when Gad's back, when Gad's back. But then it's okay, week after week after week goes by. And then, people are starting to ask, well, maybe he's just not coming back, right? Mm-hmm. So, what was the calendar in your mind? Or did you think you would play? Or, what was that all like during the year for you?
Well, at the start, obviously.
What was the timetable at the start? What did they tell you?
They told me that it would, take, I think, 6 to 8 months to recover.
Okay.
But, me being me and my mindset, I thought I could have came back in time, maybe district.
Okay.
But when we got to district, they told me that maybe I wasn't gonna play this season, and that really hurt. But then I don't know what happened.
Because you were still, during district, you were still limping around. You weren't looking good.
It was still hurting, but they cleared me to play because I was at 90%, 93, around there. So, but. It was, yeah.
And what was was the team really starting to prepare? Hey, he's not coming back. If he does, it's gravy. Did they turn the page already, or what was the whole mindset of the whole team? Because I know you guys are really close. That's kind of the hallmark of Coach Brown's team, right? It's a family.
Yes, sir.
So did they start to think this is not going to happen? We need to move on.
Yeah, I feel I tried to tell them I wasn't coming back when I got hurt because I wanted them to in practice push more and figure it out more without me on the court. So when I got on the court, it would just be that much easier for the whole team.
What did that rehab look like?
It was rough. I did 2 times a week at physical therapy, and then I worked with my trainer almost every day. But the struggle that I had to go through, the mental part, is crazy.
I want to get to the mental part in a second, but staying on the physical part, when it's closer to the finish line, is it easy to overdo it at that point? Did you find yourself at times overdoing it, and then that causes a setback, or what was that like?
No, I feel I was pretty well, guided throughout my whole time and recovering. So.
Okay, what about the mental part of it then? You talked about that.
Mental part was rough. I had some days where I had to do single leg jumping on it, and I just wasn't there. It took me almost a week, I think, to get that to trust my leg again. But it was hard for sure.
And then what about the other mental part of it was watching the team, right?
For sure.
That had to have its ebbs and flows too. I'm sure it's easy to be number one cheerleader when the team's winning, right?
For sure.
But then I'm just picking some spots in the season, but the Cleveland game during the Metro tournament comes to mind, right? You guys just get boat raced out there. How tough is that, knowing that yeah, okay, I could be making a difference here?
Really tough. Just because seeing all the down looks on my teammates' faces, that just really touches me. And if I was out there, I for sure think it would have been a different outcome. But is what it is.
What about when other guys? I mean, the crazy thing is other guys start getting hurt throughout the season, right? So what was that like? Were you there in a position to give advice, or what was that like?
I mean, it was rough, but I feel like George, when he got hurt, he already knew the mental part of it, and when they got hurt, I feel like they already know, and I didn't really have to tell them much because they already knew what they had to do to get back and recover and all that. So,
when did you know for sure you were going to play this year?
After a physical therapy appointment, it was I had one where I had to be 90% on certain tests to play, and then I was 90% on some of them and 80% on some of them, and then I went with Coach Brown to one of my physical therapy appointments, and then I passed the test, and then that was it.
Okay, and so then when that happened, was there a talk okay, we're going to ease you in this way, or you'll come off the bench this game, and then how did that all? Because that was very late in the season, right?
I feel when I first got back, after the physical therapy appointment, I think we were gonna ease me into it, and then when I hopped on the court, when I had the brace on, and it just felt normal. Every time the ball was in my hand, it just felt like I was back again. So, and it really felt like that every time I was playing. So, I feel Coach Brown tried to ease me into it, and then probably stay is when I started, and I feel that's when they needed me the most.
I remember we were joking a little bit. I think we were at Sandia, and you were telling me that you're getting close, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I saw the video. Your jumper looks pretty broken still, but it seemed from day one, there was not any rust. Did it feel like that to you, or was there some rust, or was there some pain after the game? Because from us, a viewer, it looked normal.
There was I'd say some rust, but not I was still, good. I feel my jumper was still, chicken, but I feel like I was still good. And
then what did you feel about, how did the team, you think, respond just having you out there? Did you feel like it, because you bring so much to that team, could you feel your guys just feeling a sense of relief that you're back out there?
Oh yeah, even from practice, to before the game, my guys were just ready, tapped in. We had energy, just every time I'm on the court with them and they see me, I feel they, it's a good.
All right.
Something's good gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think, how did all the time away? How did that help your game? I've heard guys, especially that play your position, say that when they miss games and they're sitting right there, that did wonders for them. Did anything like that for you, or were you just no, I need to get out there?
No, I just feel from the jump, first game we played them at Hobbs, and it was an intense game, talking back and forth, and just every game I seen, I was just I need to be out there. I need to
Okay. So now, seeing how important you are to this team, seeing what you bring to the table for this team, seeing what you did at the pit, I just have to ask, is this football finally out of your system? Because you're a pretty special basketball player.
No.
Not yet, huh?
No.
All right. We'll take our first break. We'll be right back with Gad after this.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports. Burrito Express is proud to announce that we are the official burrito spot of ProView Networks. Since 1982, with 6 locations serving Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and Roswell, the question is, red or green? Let's go to the burrito. Visit letsgototheburrito.com and order now.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on, savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
We're back with Sandia's Gad Harris. Gad, we were talking a little bit about just that whole rehab process, but I do want to go back to the pit because I know for me the most memorable performance of that week was definitely your game, and I know it came in a losing effort, but man, was that like? Could you feel that you were just on a heater there? 19 points, I believe, in the third quarter, if my memory is correct. And your team needed it, obviously.
29.
Was it 29? I'll see. I shorted you a whole 10, right? So talk about that game, man. I mean, it was insane.
Coming into the game, I think we were feeling good because we had just beat Rio Rancho, and they're a good team. So, we were feeling really good. So I feel like we were prepared, and obviously Zay and Mal got hurt, but I feel like I didn't really feel like I was getting hot. I just was playing, and I was just trying to win. So I didn't really feel like I was hitting shots or anything. Well, obviously, yeah, but like at the end of the day, I was just playing with my guys and just trying to get the wins. So.
Right. Obviously, a tough way to end the game on 2 very, very controversial calls, right? Like, losing always hurts. How does it feel different like that? What was the mood in the locker room after a game like that?
We was crying.
Right.
We were down. Obviously, because I don't think that was a 5-second call.
Well, we know it wasn't. But the good news is you're not a senior, right? So, like, how does this fuel you moving forward?
Just to get back in the gym, get healthy, and just I feel like that really made me want to just really, really get a blue trophy next year. So,
right.
Yeah.
And again, but it speaks to what you bring to this team because that was the most dominant stretch of basketball, without a doubt, during that entire week by any player, male or female, during the tournament, right? But you seem always just so cool and calm about anything. We've talked after games a lot. I've got a chance to interview a lot. Nothing seems to ever phase, right? But that was one of the most spectacular displays of basketball I've seen in a long, long time.
Yes, sir. I don't. Coach Brown just like everything from practice and everything he just like installed in our brain to just just get the win at the end of the day and just play with each other. So
now, with that being said, and considering everything you have coming back, like is a healthy Sandia team the team to beat next year?
I mean, yeah, people are obviously gonna try, but if we're healthy, I don't see anybody beating us.
Right. With that being said, how many of you guys are playing football? I have to ask.
Me, George, and Caden. He's a younger guy, but he's playing. Yeah.
So that is always it's tough because like.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about Teo.
Yeah,
I forget about
Teo,
Big Teo,
right? Yeah. It's tough because like that is I'll choose my words wisely here, but like Sandia's not competing for a blue trophy in football, right? I'll say it. You don't have to. So getting to that season healthy, like that's important, right?
Yes, sir.
Especially with the brand that coach has you guys playing on the football field. It's run, right? Like that takes an incredible physical toll, right? So how do you keep your body right during the football season and basketball season? Because I know that's big around at Sandia.
Just working out, keep working out and eating good, but I'd say working out for sure. That really helps me.
All right, well, what are you doing in the weight room? How come other Matadors don't look like you? What are you doing in the weight room that other guys are not doing? That's what I want to know.
I mean, we're doing the same thing. Like we work together. Okay. I work with my guys all the time.
So you're just genetic, man-child.
Genetic.
All right, I can dig that. All right, top 5 things we don't know about Gad Harris. It's that time. All right, number 5.
Number 5, I would say I like listening to country music.
Okay.
Number 5.
Has that always been a thing, or is that a George influence?
Oh, that's always been a thing.
Okay. Because George said he's a big country music guy, right, when he was on the program.
Yeah, but I would say George is the reason why I really started to listen to country music.
Okay, so what are some of your go-to country songs on your playlist?
Probably The Chair by George Strait.
Some old school stuff. Oh,
Single As She Was by Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
Maybe throw some Garth Brooks in there.
Okay, so you might be a real country guy, not just country pop.
A little bit.
All right, so you've been to some country concerts?
Oh, no. I haven't been to one concert.
Those are the kind of concerts you want to go to. We'll talk during the break.
Yeah.
Any others on the playlist?
Luke Bryan's on there.
Okay. How many flannel shirts do you own? Like, are you really into you got the hat too? You got the boots? The Man Hat Shop next door here. Our studio is downtown on Central and 6th. And so there's a Man Hat Shop 2 doors down. Like, we're talking expensive. Like, Coach Brown will have to help you out. But, like, we're talking, like, that's where real cowboys get their cowboy hats. That's next door. So is that in your repertoire at all yet? The boots and the hat?
Yeah, I've been telling my mom, or I don't have any, but I've been telling my mom to,
just some window shopping next door. I think it's already closed, but check it out. All right, what were we at? That was number 5, right? Number 4.
Number 4, I would say I don't know, but I would say I'm the best 2K player in the state. But
in the state?
In the state.
That's funny you should mention that because the last 2 guests we've had have also said they're really good at 2K. Now, K. Rich said he hadn't played in a while, but Drew definitely said he was the best. What if we had, Jason and I were talking about it, what if we had a 2K tournament, ProView Network's 2K tournament, but it would have to be on Twitch, right? So, so the chat could be uncensored and the commentary could be uncensored. But do you think that could be a thing? Like everyone, like a 2K tournament on Twitch?
Oh, yeah. I feel like a lot of.
Do you think we could raise some money and have a prize and everything?
Mm-hmm.
We need to look into that then. All right.
Sure.
Number 3. What don't we know about Gad Harris?
I would say I love sleeping.
That doesn't surprise me at all, actually. Gosh. I see the way you look when you were injured. You look like you just woke up, rolled right into the gym all the time. All right. So, like, how much sleep are you getting a day? Like, you just sleep all the time or what? Sleep, gym, shoot, repeat. That's
Just
it.
Repeat. When I can, I'm gonna sleep for sure.
Okay.
When I can. When I
That's
don't.
good because when you get older, you start sleeping more. Like you just value of sleep when you get older is. So you're already there. All right.
Yes,
Number
sir.
2. What don't we know about Gad Harris?
Number 2, I would say I like, connecting with nature sometimes, going on walks and stuff,
Okay.
some chill,
Okay. Just country music, long walks in nature. This is starting to sound like a personal ad. All right. So where do you go to get away?
I mean, I'll just like walk, up the street.
Okay. So nothing like
nothing
fancy.
crazy,
Just,
just,
you literally just go outside.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number 1 thing we don't know about Gad Harris.
Number 1, I would have to say I am really good at Call of Duty.
Okay.
Sorry, but I just had
So
to throw
double
that one
video
out there.
game one?
Yeah, I had
Okay.
to like Call
All
of Duty.
right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, I want to ask you a bonus one then. Why does Coach Brown want me to call you Cinnamon on the broadcast? What's the story? There's got to be a story there.
My middle name is Simeon,
Okay.
but I don't know.
And he can't pronounce it, so he wants me to say Cinnamon? Is that the
He's
story?
weird, yeah.
Okay.
He's
All right.
weird.
All right. That's a good top 5 list. All right. Let's get back to what we were talking about a little bit, which was what's the process now heading into next season? Because there's really no off season. I mean, maybe there's a little more of an off season for a guy like you who's coming off an injury, and then you're a multiple sports guy, right? So you don't go straight into the AAU stuff. But what's the off season look like for you?
Well, I had surgery last Wednesday, I think, so take it slow, and then I have an appointment tomorrow to get the staples out. So I think after that, I'm gonna just stay in the gym, just keep lifting, try and get bigger for football, so I don't get hurt. So
Right.
yeah.
And then how do you balance the 2 sports during the off season? Like, how much basketball are you really doing during the off season, or is it straight into football mode?
I'm for sure doing both, like football in the morning at like early, and then after football, go play basketball.
And then what are the differences, like when you're, especially in the off season? Like, what I mean, you mentioned a little bit, right? But the extreme, the bulking up for football. But what are the differences in prepping for both during the off season? Because you always hear basketball coaches say, "Oh, they got to get in basketball shape." It's so different, right? So what are the differences?
I would say the difference is playing for Coach Brown, because he makes us run a lot, and I think that's why I have to be more in shape for basketball and be prepared to like run and get in shape. But for football, I think like I just have to be bigger,
Right.
just get more and be more aggressive. That's what I would say.
Right.
Yeah.
And then do the 2 ever like kind of mess each other? Your football, you just want to lift and get bigger, and then 5 hours later, Coach Brown has you running till you throw up. So like, how do those 2 like conflict?
I mean, it's hard. It's like the tiredness part of it, but I just feel like I just have a push through mindset. Just get to the next workout, get to the next, and then it just gets me through the whole thing. So
Right.
it really helps me.
So let's talk a little bit about just the rest of the. Like, we talked about how a healthy Sandia will probably be a favorite next year, right? Mm-hmm. Now, no secret, you guys have gotten some transfers, right? Like George has come over, Malachi. How do the pieces always fit so well? Like, what is it about your guys and that program that makes it such a family, and the pieces fit, and it just looks so good?
I would just say how connected we are off the court. It's just like everybody on the team is just like brothers and just connected. So I would just say off the court, really helps with on the court chemistry and everything for real. So,
because I'm sure you felt some of that too when you were going in as an 8th grader, right? Like, here you are playing with the varsity guys, right? Mm-hmm. So you probably saw some of that even back then, right? Talk about that a little bit.
When we had Thomas and Mason and Zaire, I feel like those guys really set the standard for like, be a brotherhood, and that could really, win you a championship. I mean, obviously we didn't win it, but we were close, and I feel like we did the right things. We try to, be good people, and So, that would just help you on the court. Like, I feel like they just taught me, like, that would just help you on the court with everything, like just everything. So.
And I know this is crazy to think about because you're still so young, but like the day is coming where maybe you will be the guy that's telling an underclassman, kind of taking them under your wing. Have you started to think of that? I mean, you're the point guard, you're the leader after what you did this year at State. Like, you're going to be one of the old, wise, sleepy veterans of the team, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you thought about kind of what you're going to do to make sure that culture continues long after you're gone?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like I've already started just, like, by my voice and practice. Like, I feel like the guys know, like, to just go 110 every time. And I feel like that's what I'm going to try to put into the younger guys. Just go hard with everything you do and good things will happen.
All right. Well, I think one of the hardest things to do is self-reflect, right? So if you, as the point guard and the leader of that team, was self-reflecting on the season, what do you guys have to do better next year to make sure you're lifting the blue trophy? And I know that's hard to put together a response to that because the injuries, the crazy ending with those 2 calls. But if you take all that out and you just self-reflect on the product on the floor and the team, what does this team have to do better to make sure they're lifting a blue trophy?
I would say defense and rebounding. Those are 2 things we struggled on, and I feel like if we really lock in on the defensive end and blocking out, and I feel like those 2 things will be good next year.
All right. Well, we'll be watching. Hopefully, we'll be seeing a very healthy, long season full of all games played out of you.
Yes,
and thanks for coming in and making the time. We really appreciate it.
Thank
you for watching, everybody. Good night.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports. Burrito Express is proud to announce that we are the official burrito spot of ProView Networks. Since 1982, with 6 locations serving Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and Roswell, the question is, red or green? Let's go to the burrito. Visit letsgototheburrito.com and order now.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and